All right, hello guys. So today I'm just gonna do a quick little core workout that you can do at home. If you have weights and a band, I'm gonna be using weights, a band, and a ball. And we're just gonna go through a few exercises and get a little core burn happening. So start hands and knees. And I want you to just round the back, tuck the toes under, because we always need a little stretch in our toes, but round the back and look down. Really press into the hands. Take an inhale, and then exhale. Lengthen, reaching the tailbone, lifting the heart. Inhale. Exhale, looking down, rounding the spine. You can sit back halfway. Now, a lot of times our shoulders will want to come up here. I want you to try and focus on wrapping the elbows back, and this is going to come in handy when we start to work with our core. Inhale and lift. And exhale, look down. Try to keep those elbows wrapped back as you sit back, rounding the spine. Inhale and exhale, coming to center. Lift the heart. Take an inhale. Good. From here, we're going to take our ball and we're going to place it between our legs. Now, my ball's a little big, but you can have a smaller one as well. It works just fine. And I want you to retract and protract. So when we retract, we let our shoulder blades sink together. When we protract, we press away, and you'll feel that bra strap line rounding. Again, pull together, and then I want you to press away, press away, press away until you feel those shoulders wrapping forward, and then again back. Now notice what's happening with the elbows. So a lot of times here, as we retract, our elbows go out. So try to keep that wrap. And what it does, it turns on the serratus anterior, the muscle that's going to help you stabilize so we can actually activate the core properly. Good. Now press away and hold. So now protract. This is that protraction, right? You can allow the shoulders to drop away a little bit more. Squeeze the ball, keep the core working, draw the navel towards the spine, lift the knees up. So we're just hovering right here. And I just want you to keep that hover, really drawing the navel towards the spine, and maybe walk the toes in a little bit more so the knees are directly underneath the hips. Just round the spine and then lift the chest. Inhale. So a little cat-cow in this hovering position, squeezing the ball. Again, noticing what the elbows and shoulders are doing. Give me two more. Round and squeeze. Lengthen and lift. Round and squeeze. And set the knees down. Good. From here, we're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to come into a plank. So you're just going to come into your plank position here. We're using the inner thigh, squeezing the ball. Now, a lot of times what happens here is our shoulders, again, collapse. So find that protraction. Find the elbows dropping back. And when we squeeze the ball, we can activate those transverse lower abs a little bit more. We're just going to shift forward, shift back. So shifting the weight forward, shifting the weight back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Just drop the knees to touch the ball or the knees onto the ground and press up. So here the shoulders are over the hands. We're holding our plank. We tap down, we lift up for 8, 7. As you lift, really draw the tailbone towards the heels, keeping those heels right over the toes. I think we have 4 more here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and set it down, sitting back into a little shell stretch. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, let's release. We can remove the ball, and we're going to come into a forearm plank. So we're going to take elbows down on the mat. And you want to have your elbows shoulder distance. So you can allow yourself to wrap your hands around the elbows to find that. And then palms down. So we're going to go into our forearm plank here. When we do, shoulders over the elbows, heels over the toes, navel drawing towards the spine, pressing into the ground, not letting the shoulders collapse, but really pressing. And just let your hips tick-tock. So we're going to go over to the right and over to the left, really drawing up as we come through the center. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep pressing into the hands. 3, 2, 1. Give me 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit the knees down. Reach the arms long. Take an inhale. On the exhale, coming back into our forearm plank. Take the elbows in, find your hand, shoulder distance apart. We're gonna come into our forearm plank, stepping back, drawing the tailbone towards the heels. Now let your right hand just turn in a little. You're gonna let your heels, your feet turn to the left and open that right arm. Keep reaching up here, lift the hips. Notice what's happening with the hips. You want that top hip forward. We're gonna reach under and up, then set this right arm down and let the heels go the other way. Reach the left arm up, rotate under, really lifting the hips. Bring it back up and come center. Twist, open, reach under, reach up, come back to center. Again, twist, reach up, under, keep pressing through that elbow and hand, and back in. Rotate, lift, reach under, really turn the shoulders, up and center. Twist, reach it up, rotate under, up, bring it center. Again, reach up, under, up, and center. Rotate, reach up, under, up, and center. 2 more each side. Reach it up, lift those hips high. Rotate under, rotate up, and center, and twist. Lift those hips high, rotate under, rotate up, and center. Last set. Twist, reach it up, rotate under, rotate up, and center. Last one. Under, up, and center. Hold it here for 10. Really draw the navel towards the spine. 8, 7, 6, 5. Press through the hands and the elbows. 3, 2, 1. And release. Reaching those arms long, sink back in towards the heels. Inhale. And on the exhale, tuck the toes under, press the hips up for a little down dog stretch here. So as we work the core, it's important that we stretch the shoulders, the lats, so we can get the right alignment. I want you from here, just letting one knee bend, just kind of rocking with the knees, feeling where you need the stretch the most, just checking in. Find the shoulders drop away from the ears and then press back up. So just finding a little press here. Now, if you feel that your legs are tight, you can always soften the knees and lift the heels, because in this down dog position, we want the tailbone reaching up and back. We don't want to be like that. So if you have to bend the knees more, go ahead and do that. Now let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Press the weight back, lift the heels, let the heels go over to the right side. So keep pressing back with the arms. You're gonna feel a big stretch down your left side body. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, lift the heels, go over to the other side. So we drop it over. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Now from here, I'm going to take that right leg, reach it up towards the sky. Again, if you need to lift the left heel, you can. From here, we're going to bring that right knee into our right elbow. So when you come in, you've got to protract quite a bit to get that knee all the way to the elbow. And then reach it back. So we're reaching long. You should feel a stretch through your left hamstring and calf. And then pull it in. Really protract to pull that knee to the elbow or to the tricep. And then reach long. Let's cross over to the left elbow. So now we pull that right knee over to that left elbow. And then reach back. Again, up and into the right elbow. And reach back. And then going over to the left. Shift the weight, pressing into the ground. Notice what's happening with the shoulders and with the elbows and with the head. Is your head dropping? Can you find that shift? Can you find the stomach working to protract and keep those elbows wrapped back? One more each side, so pull it in. And back. Pull it in. Reach it back. Now from here, you're going to pull the knee in towards the nose. So shift your weight forward into that plank. Then take the right leg, cross it under. So you're on your side of your right leg. And we're going to come into a little helping side plank, pressing into the ground. Look up. Inhale. Press those hips up a little higher. And exhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it back through. Reach that leg up. And set the foot down. Good, soften the knees, fall into the shoulders. Take an inhale, then let the shoulders stabilize. Take that left leg up, here we go, left side. So really pull the right hip back here for that stretch through the right hamstring and hip. And you're gonna pull the left knee into the left elbow. So pull it in, lift it up high, maybe the left tricep if you can, and then reach back, crossing over to the right. So we go over to the right, pull it in, and reach back to the left, pull in, reach back to the right, shoulders drop, pull it in, reach it back, really finding that protraction, finding that lift. How high can you get that knee on the arm? Pull it up and back. And again, up and back. 2 more each side for 2 and back and 2 and back and 1 and back and left and back. Hopefully we're even. Let's take that leg, bend the knee in towards the nose, cross over and rotate up. Really reach. Ooh, little quarantine whine. So reach up, hold, really pressing into the ground with that left arm, letting that left elbow wrap back. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the hand back down, reach that leg up for your 3-legged dog. Set the foot down. And from here, let's soften the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet. Let the head hang, soften the knees. Inhale and exhale to roll yourself up all the way. From here, we're gonna go down to the ground. So from here, I want you laying on your back. And so remember that protraction that we did before where you let the shoulders wrap forward. That's what's important when we do ab work. So I'm gonna take your ball, bring it between the knees, and you're gonna squeeze the ball to activate the inner thighs. Press up like you're protracting, because we are, and keep that protraction as you bring the hands behind the head. Head is heavy in the hands. We're gonna take an inhale, and on the exhale, let's just lift the head, neck, and chest and squeeze the ball, and then lower back down. So what's gonna happen here is you're gonna want to, your butt's gonna wanna pull off the ground, or you're gonna wanna imprint, but I want you to keep the tailbone heavy, squeeze the ball, lift a little higher, and then release. Inhale, exhale, lift up, keep the tailbone reaching. Now reach the arms long, and then reach through the armpits to lift the chest even higher. You should have about a hand distance or tennis ball distance between the chin and the chest. So keep that tailbone reaching, squeeze the ball, let's pulse in. 3, 4, 5, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now imprint, bring the knees up to tabletop, keep reaching, keep lifting that chest, keep pulsing, keep squeezing the ball. 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, last 10, keep lifting, and out. Hold it here, lift a little higher, reach a little higher, a little deeper, arms come up, hands behind the head, let the head rest in the hands, and lower down. Nice job, you guys. We're gonna take the ball away and reach the arms up towards the ceiling, lengthen the legs. Okay. All right, so take an inhale. On the exhale, look up, reach the ball forward. You can soften the knees. We're gonna walk that ball all the way over, drawing the navel. Still, you're pulling back here, but we're just gonna reach long with the arms. Flex the feet and take an inhale. On the exhale, point the toes, soften the knees as you roll back. Keep those arms reaching. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift, head nod, roll it up. For roll-ups, reach forward, draw back. So as we're doing this, we're letting our arms be parallel with the ground when we reach. And as you sink back, you drop the shoulders away from the ears. Give me 2 more. Reach it up, head nod, roll it up for 2. And back, reaching up and over. And 1, dive up and over. Lift the chest, bring the ball up. Inhale, let the elbows bend and hands drop back. Press the head into the ball, lift the chest a little bit more. And then exhale, release round the spine and roll back down. Good, almost done. A couple more moves here. We're gonna take the ball again between the knees, hands behind the head. Take an inhale, head is heavy in the hands. On the exhale, lift the head, neck, and chest, and let the head, again, press into the hands. And we're gonna rotate our left elbow towards our right knee and grab the ball with our elbow and our knee and reach that left leg long, and then pull it in. Reach long with the left leg and lower and back in, tapping the ball. So your right elbow's reaching out to the side. Your head's heavy in the hands. You're pressing with the knee and the elbow. Give me 4 more. Reach and in for 4. Keeping length through the right side. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Right elbow, left knee. Reach long through that right knee, leg, and back in. So reach and in. Your left side's going to want to crunch up, but keep length. Keep that rotation. Keep the head in the hands. Rotate a little deeper. Push the elbow into the ball, knee into the ball. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Place the ball between the knees and lower down. Take an inhale. Let's take the ball and an exhale. Take the ball to the feet. So now from here, find your imprint. Inhale on the exhale. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Lift the knees. We're going to go into double leg stretch. So we're going to reach the arms all the way towards the ankles, and we're going to squeeze the ball, reach out and reach overhead, then circle around on the exhale. So we inhale, bend the elbows, reach long, exhale, circle around. Inhale, exhale, lift a little higher. Give me 4 and around, and 3 and around, and 2 and around, and 1 and circle it around. Grab the ball and lower down. Take an inhale. On the exhale, reach the ball up towards the ceiling. Bring the knees up to tabletop imprint. Head nod, roll up. You're going to reach your left leg long and your right leg up, and you're going to reach under with the ball goes behind the right leg, and then we switch, it goes behind the left. So we're just going to alternate, reaching up and behind the leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the ball between the feet, lower down. Whew, hopefully your stomach is waking up a little bit here. All right, from here, arms long, bring the knees to tabletop. We're in an imprint. I want you to laterally rotate, so heels are turned in, toes are turned out. Hands behind the head again, head is heavy, elbows reach up. We have that little protraction, and you're gonna reach the legs up. Now, I don't care if it's only a centimeter or an inch, but we're gonna lower the ball and then lift the ball for 10. Squeeze, squeeze. Lower, lift, 9. Lower, lift, squeeze, squeeze, 8. 7. 6, keep that chest lifted, keep the head heavy. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, bend the knees, set the feet down. Good. From here, let's just grab our weights real quick, and we're just gonna work the ribcage connection to finish up. So we're gonna take the weights, press them up towards the ceiling, bring the knees up to tabletop, and engage the inner thighs. So actually here, I'm changing my mind. So from here, we're gonna take the right leg all the way over the left. If you wanna create a double bind, you can, but we're gonna bring the knees up to that tabletop position, pushing the legs together, and then we're gonna alternate arms, one up, one down. So when we do this, you'll notice if you go all the way back to the ground, your shoulder will come up towards your ear. So I want you to only go back as much as you can, stabilize the shoulder and keep that lower back pressing in. So as you pass, you protract. Drawing the tailbone off the ground for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up, switch legs, uncross, recross. If you want to double bind, you can. Now here in this position, let's head nod, roll up, reach those arms long, then reach it back down and up. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, up and over and back down. See if you can add the knees pulling in slightly. So draw the knees in as you reach for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms up, uncross, set the feet down, and release. From here, arms long, just lift the hips up, open those hips, Find that nice stretch. It's okay if you let the rib cage go a little. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, bring it down. Let's finish with rollover. So knees together, engage the inner thighs. Take an inhale, reach the legs long. On the exhale, lift up, roll overhead. So we let the hips roll over. Now when you're here, you're still feeling the back, the lower back drawing towards that wall over there. You're gonna flex the feet. The legs are active. They're parallel to the ground. And it's like someone's pulling your heels and your lower back as we lower that down and reach it long, bring it to tabletop. Inhale long, exhale, up and over, engaging the inner thighs. Flex the feet, open the feet, and then if you want to do a little tap down for a little extra stretch, you can. And then now roll down, reach through those heels as you come up and over, feet together, knees in. Again, reach long, lift on the exhale, up and over, flex the feet, open, hip distance apart, and roll it down. Reach long, point the toes, pull it in, bend the knees. Now reverse it, so lengthen, open the feet, flex the feet, lift, up and over. Now point the toes, pull the feet together, and sink back down one vertebra at a time. Reach long, bend the knees, reach it long, flex the feet, open, up and over. Point the toes, pull together, roll it down. Reach long, bend the knees, last one. Reach it long, open, flex, up and over. Point the toes, reach those legs together, and sink down one vertebra at a time. Reaching the legs long, bend the knees, and bring it in. Good. From here, fix my footsie. From here, we're gonna go onto our stomach, just stretch it out. So laying down on your stomach, take the hands in front of the shoulders. Find the sensation of the elbows pulling down and back. Head goes down. You can even turn your toes out. Inhale. And on the exhale, press through the hands to get an extension using still the butt. So engage the glutes. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, lower. We'll go up on the inhale. So press, inhale. And exhale, back down. If you want to start to creep your hands back to get a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale, down. And again, up. Inhale. And exhale, back down. Last one, press and lift, inhale. And exhale, back down, hands underneath the shoulders. Sit it back into shell. Reaching the arms long. And here, one of my favorite stretches in shell. If you keep the arms long and you just let the hands walk over to the right side. We never did use our band, but that's okay. Just reaching long and letting the hips really draw over to the left side. Take an inhale and exhale, coming back through center, and walk those hands over to the right. So you reach long through that right arm, right side body. Feels a nice big stretch. Inhale. And exhale back to center, allowing the head to rest, allowing you to just breathe into the lower back. You guys just worked the whole core, the transverse abdominals, the inner thighs. Inhale and exhale to release any tension, any stress, any resistance. And from here, come on up. And we are done with our quick workout today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.